Yo, welcome back to another video. We are in the Spring Cup in the Great League, and let's see what team we're going to be running with today. We have the Tentacruel here paired with the Trevenant and the Quagsire. So kind of a decent lead here as we're chunking away at this Abomasnow with our Tentacruel. We are going to be able to tank a Earth Energy Ball quite easily. They switch out into their Poliwrath, and we have the Trevenant for this. This is a Shadow Poliwrath here. We do decide to let it go, so that basically means we will not be able to win this, and we are just trying to get a shield in this situation, and that is exactly how it plays out. We take the shield advantage going into the back line, probably going to come back in with the Tentacruel here, able to get to a Scald. Scald here is going to be able to go through. It doesn't quite KO, forcing our opponent here to use some energy. They go for the Icy Wind bait. It does get us, but we are able to farm down, and now we have to come in with our Quagsire. Quagsire here is going to be able to get a little bit of energy advantage when this Abomasnow comes right back in. They decide to shield, and here is a big decision. Do we shield here or not? They go for the Weather Ball, but because we have some energy advantage, we are going to be able to get to this Stone Edge, taking out this Abomasnow, and now we're going to be faced against this Lantern. Luckily, we are going to be able to survive this right here, even though we are Shadow, and we're just trying our best to get to another move. Excellent timing. We are going to be able to get to this Mud Bomb here. One Mud Bomb goes through. We are going to be able to get back-to-back Mud Bombs to finally take out this Lantern. So GG's to our opponent, able to close the game with the Quagsire. Shadow Quagsire coming in clutch. This is a ABA team. We got the double waters, but in the lead and in the close position, so keep that in mind. And let's see what we're going to do with this matchup here. This is kind of a interesting situation. We definitely don't want to see this Fair Thorn on our Quagsire, so we're just going to stay in here as we are going to be able to tank this Power Whip. Next, we're going to go for this Scald. Scald comes through, doesn't get the debuff. Okay, we tried to catch a move right there, and it didn't go through. Looks like we are going to shield here, and we're just going to play this out. Next, Scald comes through. This Scald is definitely not going to get shielded either, but it gets it into the red, so at least we can potentially farm down with something in the back. We decided to try to farm down with the Trevenant, and that's exactly what happens. They are going to reveal that they have Wheezing in the back. Wheezing here is going to be weak to this Quagsire. They decided to throw a move here. Ends up being the Brutal Swing. They actually are double weak to the Quagsire in the back. Quagsire here is going to be able to get a Mud Bomb here, almost dealing 50% towards this Lantern. We're going to force them to make a decision here. We do decide to go for another Mud Bomb. They decide to just sack it, and now we're going to be able to spam another Mud Bomb. Definitely going to get a shield in this situation here. We think that we can let this one go, and we're going to try to win the game with the Trevenant. This Trevenant here is going to have a lot of energy. We throw the Seed Bomb. They decide not to shield. They don't believe us. One Brutal Swing goes through, and now it's just a race. Who can farm each other down? And we are able to do that with the Trevenant. So GG's to our opponent, able to win that with the Trevenant end game right there after a Fair Thorn lead. Next game, let's see what we find. We are going to be met with the Poliwrath, Shadow Poliwrath versus the Tentacruel. Pretty decent as long as they don't throw anything funky here. They're deciding to go for the Scald, looking for the debuff. They don't get it. We're going to be able to get to this Acid Spray. Acid Spray is going to debuff them, and our opponent does switch out into the Trevenant. So nice switch out. Now we're just going to debuff them with our Tentacruel and then try to get to another one. Oh, no can do. But we know that this is debuff, so we're looking for a potential one shield farm down. They go for the Shadow Ball right there, able to farm down with our own Trevenant, so able to keep the alignment and come out with some energy. We throw this Seed Bomb back at this Poliwrath, definitely going to get a shield, trying to take it out here. Our opponent here is going to be able to throw Icy Wind. Icy Wind would have taken us out from that range, and at this point we're going to try to catch a Weather Ball with our Quagsire. That's indeed what happens. And now we're going to try to get to a Mud Bomb here. Mud Bomb is only going to be not going to take it out, and they do decide to shield. So they're going to try to keep this Rosa Raid alive to win the game. One Grass Knot goes through, takes out that Quagsire really easily. We're going to go for the Shadow Ball right here to take out this Roserade. And now we're going to race to a move, and we do end up winning the game with the Trevenant, farming them down with our fast move. So nice play by us, managing that energy and making the decision to let the Quagsire go through and winning the game with the Trevenant. All right, terrible lead here, but this is why we do have 2 counters for that Lantern. But we switch out into the Trevenant, and we get met immediately with another counter. This Mawile here is going to be able to Fire Fang all the way. Looks like they're going to boost up their attack right before we get taken out. So these Fire Fangs are increased. We're going to come back in with our Tentacruel here. Tentacruel is going to try to farm down at this point because we don't want this Tentacruel on their Lantern. They do get us into the yellow, and now we're going to switch out immediately, and we get met with another hard counter. This is GG's. This Victory Bell is going to be able to take out this Quagsire really easily. In fact, they just fast move us down, and now we're just going to hope that they waste a bunch of shields so they know that this Acid Spray does not KO, and that is GG's right there. So one more game here. Let's see if we can end up on a good note. Like I said, this is an AB18. Kind of interesting end game with the Quagsire potentially. All right, Mirror Tentacruel, they switch out into the Gyarados. So Gyarados here, doing some heavy fast move damage with the Dragon Breath. We're going to go for this Acid Spray right here. At this point, we are going to shield and farm down. We do shield the Crunch, and now our opponent is going to have to make a decision. They come back in with their Tentacruel, or they're going to come back in with something else. They decided to come in with the Victory Bell. Victory Bell here is going to try to farm us down. We do get an Acid Spray to go up, and we get them all the way down to the low yellow. Farm down with the Trevenant. Now we are met with 2 shield Tentacruel versus our Trevenant here. Unfortunately for them, they don't know we have a Quagsire in the back. This is all but over. In fact, we're forcing them to throw some energy right here. Probably going to be the Acid Spray. Makes sense. And then we're going to just throw a Seed Bomb at this point here, because if we can get this low enough, all we have to do is just use our Quagsire. But they do decide to shield, but they know that is GG. So well played by us. Check out this team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.